Alright Ben, thanks for that news update. Now obviously we're back live in the studio and we've got a special guest, future AFLW women's player Chloe Molloy. Welcome Chloe.
Thank you for having me.
How'd you go today? I know you played in the granny against Darebin. How was that?
Well, first of all, it was an amazing experience to run out on the Etihad with the group of girls, but unfortunately we fell short. I think it was by 7 points in the end. I think we kind of lost ourselves in the first quarter and then kind of couldn't. We were on the back foot from there, so we were just chasing tail the whole game. But I felt like the girls did really well to pull themselves out of the rut after half time, and we did get it back to that 7 points, but it's just disappointing that you couldn't capitalise. Now
I see, or I heard that you got injured. What's going on there?
Yeah, so early in the third quarter I took a hit from Karen Paxman, and it's probably the most pain I've ever felt. So I'm not sure. I'll go get scans and MRIs soon. But the physio said that it's maybe a dislocation or a broken collarbone. But I'm hoping for neither. Maybe just hopefully a sprain and nothing too serious. But I went down into the rooms and he gave me some Panadol and he said, "Do you want to go back on?" I said, "Yes, of course." Like, no, I'm getting back out there. There's no way you can stop me from playing the Etihad. So I said, just strap it up. And then I went back out, and I think I sat the rest of the third, but I'm back on the fourth and was in a bit of pain, but I had to do it for the girls to get back out there.
And just on playing at Etihad, what did it feel like stepping onto a ground that so many famous AFL stars play on?
Yeah, well, it's hard to explain because so we're down at the run and you see like the whole ground. It wasn't as packed, but you saw the Creekers cheer squad, and it's something that you will remember for the rest of I will remember for the rest of my football career. And I know it's short so far, but that'll hold with me for many years to come, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy.
I did see some vision when you did get hit. You got back up and slotted the goal. What was going through your head when you got hit and then getting back up to kick the goal?
Well, I knew at that stage we were down by about 20 points, and it's just, I've been taught to, be resilient in the hit. Like you've got to get back up. It's like my arm was still on there, so I haven't lost my arm. I can still hold the football, and I thought to myself, you've got to kick this, and this will get your team back in the game. So really, I just lost all the pain and just thought about the goal, and then obviously snagged it, and then fell back down because the pain just hit me after that. Yeah.
Obviously you're feeling a bit down, I can see, after losing, but we'll move on from the grand final and we'll talk about how you got into footy. Like, so how did you get into footy, or where'd you start?
So I started what was normal pathway. I was kick at my local club at Whittlesea, and then I went up through juniors at Whittlesea, and then I stopped playing footy actually at the age of about 12, because I wasn't allowed to play with the boys anymore, and I wasn't aware of any women's leagues or youth girls programs, so I actually chose basketball. And then I got back into footy probably this time last year when the draft came out, and I was jealous, and I decided to go back to footy. But my uncle played Molloy for Collingwood, so if anyone was to, if I had to say who got me into footy, it was probably him, watching him on TV growing up, supporting Collingwood.
Yeah. So what made you decide to pick footy growing up? Because I know that you were a basketballer as well.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to switch?
But I've also seen that you are involved with the Boomers now.
Yes, well, yeah, so I chose footy. First of all, I chose footy because basketball is more of it's so compacted on that small court, and in footy, I guess, it's a lot more room to showcase your talent and your skills that you have. So more the freedom of footy and being able to run around anywhere. But I was with the Boomers, the Melbourne Boomers, for a little bit, and they were really great to me, and I was playing with some absolute superstars like Maddie Garrick, Alice Kunek. They're all emerging opals, and I can say that I've played with them as well as now I've played with Steph Chiocci, Elle Downey, Shay Audley, all these amazing AFL women's players. And I've kind of had the best of both worlds, playing with two superstars of two sports.
You're an all-rounder, aren't you?
Obviously, the AFL women's draft is coming up soon. Be about over a month's time. How are you feeling about that? Excited, nervous, or?
I don't like the waiting game. It makes me a little bit anxious, but the clubs, I've spoken to a few clubs, and there is interest there. So that's nice to know that, no matter what, I will be at a team next year. But yeah, it's just that waiting game that kind of makes you a bit sick. But like overall, I cannot be any more excited. Like this is crazy to think that after a year, this is an opportunity that I've got. So I'm just overwhelmed.
It's an exciting time for women's footy.
Where do you reckon you'll go in the draft?
Well, I guess there's kind of been rumours about the top three. But look, I'm happy really just to go anywhere. And if I was to go high, I'd be pretty humbled by that. But I don't mind where I go as long as I'm at a team.
Would you be happy to move interstate?
Well, with the women's, it works a bit differently. So you've actually got to nominate yourself to go interstate. And I think just with my talent and what I've showed, I think I'll stay in Victoria.
That's good. So obviously you're playing footy. That's all footy. What are you doing outside of football?
So outside of footy, I actually do more football. So I'm a GDO. I run clinics and school programs just casually, which is convenient because I can say yes or no to work, which is really good. And then I also study at Holmes Glen at a sports media course, and they're really supportive and accommodating to my commitments. And then here and there's a cafe that's kind of my outlet from football and sport, and just work there on weekends.
Is it a bit hard to juggle it all?
It is hard, but like for me, it's kind of just something that's come naturally. I've done that for many years because in basketball, I've had to learn to be good at managing my time, and so it kind of just comes naturally. But it is difficult and it has its hard times. But
You seem like you're handling it well there.
yeah, I like to think so.
To finish off, I'm going to ask this question. What's something quirky or odd that no one knows about Chloe Molloy?
Quirky or odd that no one knows about Molloy? I actually like to draw. That's pretty quirky.
Stick figures or actual?
I'm past the stick figures. I nailed them a week ago, so I'm moving up. I also like doing Sudoku, so there you go.
Oh, nice. I have one question for you. Crows or tigers?
I'm going to have to go with Tigers. I can't say I'm a fan of either team, but I want the Cup to stay in Melbourne, so I think
Fair enough.
Tigers, and I think it would be an epic game.
Oh, for sure.
Alright, well, thanks for coming in, Chloe. Appreciate you doing this for us. Alright, now, so we're going to head on to our next interview with Football Operation Manager at St Kilda Footy Club, Jamie Cox, to discuss all things business.